Hi, I'm Jermaine. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm hanging in there. Holidays, you know how it is. It's been a while, probably about 5 or 6 months since I posted. Um, Today, this morning, usually I don't even post in the morning. You see the sunlight shining through there. Um, but this is bothering me all night. I was in a rut, so I start looking at my social media and things. And I decided to revisit some that I have like the super notifications on. Like they just sit there like, oh, look all these numbers. Like you don't even know. Like I just don't check them, especially this one here. So that's the one also I wanted to speak about today. So MAGA, please explain it to me. I just cannot get it. And yeah, if you want to support the dude, whatever, that's fine. That's your business. Even if I say it's not fine, it's still fine because it's your business. But my point is, why? I understand you're racist, and I don't care if you say, "Oh, I'm not," or whatever. As they say, you see the memes and all that, and I don't really do this stuff, but I will this time, that, it might not be a racist, but you're very comfortable around and supporting racists. I don't care what you say. And I'm saying this from some very special people that I lost out of my life because they support this guy. And they have no reason why. Even why do you support him? Oh, well, then obviously, all this time you've been telling me, we're like family and we're like, obviously you've been looking at this and just like, no, you're a piece of shit. As soon as Donald Trump come in and say it's okay, we're going to raise arms. Because no, he has no policy. No Republican has any policies. And don't worry, this is not just the Republican magna bump, because Democrats are bitches too. Up there, they are bitches. And people, I'm sorry, if you don't vote, you're an asshole. I don't care how much you want to say, oh, well, all votes don't count, and they do nothing for us. Well, this is what I hear from black people. Okay, so I'm not going to go around. Now, I have biracial children. I also have pure black children. Okay, so don't try to jump on this BS with me, okay? But my point is, the reason they don't do nothing for us is because you don't vote for them. You do not give them their job. If you went to Burger King and got a Whopper, and you're driving, it was the wrong order, and you went to McDonald's and said, hey, this is wrong, you are not their demographic. They are not going to fix that for you. Like, seriously. So why would they do it? You don't give them their jobs. They do not rely on you. So they are not going to do for you. It's just that simple. So when you don't exercise that right, but then you're crying, oh, this and that, well, you could have helped this. And all of you fuckers who crying now, Democrats, about everything that's going on now, oh, no, abortion, all rights. Well, guess who you should have voted for instead of a dead monkey, a dead ape? I can't remember if he was a monkey or an ape, so that's why I put them both. Harambe. You voted for him instead of Hillary. Now Hillary's fucked up and might have wanted to start a war, but I'm pretty sure she could have been taught some sense once they said, no, we're not going to put a fly zone over, but anyway, no fly zone in Syria and all that stuff. But anyway, the Supreme Court wouldn't have been packed with liars who should be impeached for lying under oath. But they wouldn't have been able to put in. Mitch McConnell rolled the dice. And he said, no, Barack, I don't care if you're the president, because as we know, the president has no power. Proven. Mitch McConnell proved that the president is nothing. Okay? It's just a figurehead. No power whatsoever. Okay? Look at Biden now. He tried to forgive student loans, and they're against it. I don't get it. Well, I do get it because the banks and the money, but I do not get the people the non-politicians who go, well, I have to pay mine, it's not fair. What? In the 1800s, they had to get on a horse and take a, buggy all the way over and, cross country and to deliver a letter. Now you can do an email. My point is progress. Things have, just because you couldn't do it doesn't mean you should take it away from the others who are trying to get by. Then you same matter cry, oh, we want less government. What government is this? But then you're banning books, trying to ban abortion, wait, isn't that government? I don't understand where the less government. Oh, you want less governments in the pockets. Okay, but not the rest. Oh, let's take away food. And there are people supporting that and okaying that and voting for these people. Then here's the kicker. Oh, why you remove these books are so vulgar and full of violence and sex and indoctrinating our children. So what would you rather they read? Well, they could read the Bible. Really? There's no 50 Shades of Grey has nothing on the Bible. But that's okay to indoctrinate. So then you say, oh, so you want them to read the Holy Bible? Or could they read the Quran? Maybe the plates? How about, spiritualism? Should they get a Ouija board? Which Bible? This is the same thing when they do, oh, we want God back in school. Who's God? Which God? And this is what these people will follow. And the Democrats sit back and go, oh, well, okay. And will not go to the polls. Will not go to the polls. It's not just the president. We don't only vote for president. That's when everybody wants to show up. Oh, General Elections, everybody wants to show up. For a guy who sits and cannot do anything. Name one thing the president can do by himself. Nothing. Because as soon as they do it, and someone don't like it, here's a judge putting an injunction. Here's Congress saying, nope. What are you talking about? So everybody's there, but they don't go for the little ones to vote for these senators and these congressmen and things of that. When you gotta vote for your mayor and your police chief and oh, well, this racist congressman. Well, guess what? You didn't vote for the person who would have put the correct police chief and who could correct and weed out those issues. You see, that's how it works. You go and vote, and then things happen because of that vote. So when you go, oh, our votes don't count, didn't this orange trader just lose last time? Got decimated because we went out and voted. Now here's the problem that Republicans have, especially those MAGA. They think we voted for Joe Biden. That's not how it worked. We voted against Orange Trader. So They can't fathom that we're not a cult, that we don't honor and adore and this guy, Joe Biden. Because that's what they do. But here's their arguments. Everything they argue about is Donald Trump. Everything. Everything they say they hate about what America is this term is Donald Trump. On top of that, he had 4 years. See, this is the thing. This is where the con comes. He had 4 years and did none of the stuff you say, oh, he built it. Oh, I think he built 2,000 miles of wall or something. I can't remember what the number is. That was built, will continue to get built. It wasn't like no one was standing there all these years and just watching and there was no wall built. The wall is always being repaired and fixed and all that stuff. So it's stupidity. But here's the thing. When he makes it a racial thing, now you're like, oh yeah, they got blah. Oh yeah, the MS-16 was Mexican. Well, it's mostly Mexican and whatever, but it was started in California. That's not a Mexican, but anyway, you go by this. Oh, and everything he says, y'all know how stupid it sounds, but you don't want your buddy next to you, who's a hardcore, to say that you're stupid. So you go, oh, yeah, that makes sense. He comes out and dogs you to your face. And y'all go, oh, did he just insult us? Oh, okay. Did he just tell us he loves the unions while he's at a non-union establishment? Gotta love it. Oh, you know, did he say he was going to drain the swamp? Yet, now he's getting eaten alive by the crocodiles and the alligators? That he hired? That now, oh, I picked the greatest people. I know the greatest people. But now you're like, oh, that person is the worst in the world. Everybody who's convicted is now, but you picked them all. I thought you had such this business sense, such this great way to know people. But you know racism. And that is your core. And I don't care what you say, who you say, why you say. There is not one. I've asked and asked. Never have I gotten up one policy that the orange trader is running on. Or any of them. Woke is not a policy. Which, that's to tell you, even in their own words, oh, we hate woke. Well, if you ain't woke, sounds like you sleep, right? If you are woke, you can't see what they are doing. Your eyes are open. You're observing. Go back to sleep so we can do our thing. Oh, woke is, okay, then here's the definition. What is woke? Thinking people should be treated equally. People like, wait, you're against that? That's what you're against? Also, these churches, huge groups should not be able to donate to Democrat or Republican. Separation of church and state. They should not be able to. Now, if you're an individual, that's your right. But a caucus, that is not. There's no way they should do that. They shouldn't be able to. Because if they want to give up this tax-exempt status, I'm all for it. You can contribute as much as you want, just as the oil companies and all that stuff. Well, now you got to cook your books instead of you don't even have to have books. Okay? So, if you want to give up your status, that's fine with me. Until then, stay out of politics. You got these right-wing preachers talk about the orange trader was sent from their God. What? What? Name any. Go through your whole Bible and find the one sent by God and the apostles and the followers, any of those prophets, that's what I'm trying to get to, prophets and things of that, and see if any of them resemble this God. You know, the guy who openly cheated multiple times on his wives, paid off. Yep, that sounds like God, huh? Really? So what God do you have? I don't understand what Bible you read. I mean, I guess, wait, no. God just kills and destroys everything. Well, I guess that's what the orange traders try to do. So, I don't know. That's pretty good. I don't know. I'm lost right now. I just shut myself up for a minute. Okay, not even a whole minute, just for a moment. But I'm just trying to get it. There's no policy. There's no results. Oh, when Trump was in office, gas was $1. Why was it $1 and change? Because everybody was locked in their houses. No one was driving. So gas went down. So I guess when the holiday comes, that's a miracle that the gas prices went up. And then afterwards, they went back down. In some places, it's vice versa. Like here, they went down, but I know a lot of places, like, it'll go up during the holidays because they want to get all that money, then they go back to the regular price. But here, gas went down, goes down during the holidays, and then they go back. So I guess, I mean, here is, like I said, so it's contradictory because, you know, this is a melting pot, so we all have different things. So, but my point to that was just that that's stupid. The president doesn't control oil prices. No president. Trump, Biden, Clinton, Reagan, none of them. I didn't say the Bushes in there. You see that? All right, I got you. But anyway, when you take the crux of it and you look and say, oh, well, Republicans hate people, love businesses, and the staunchest ones are the people the Republican leadership hates. I just seen them make this post about this guy made a country song about the big and rich after Beverly Hills or whatever, some city or something. I don't remember it. I just remember the thing I was watching on this clapper. And the guy was commentating like, yeah, see, this is what he's against. This is so we need. And I said, everything in that song is Donald Trump. Like, every word of that song, you know, is Donald Trump. But now, because Biden's in, they're trying to flip it to Biden. And here's one thing else I want to ask you, because I know I'm running out of time. But first is I didn't get, so you shouldn't get. So that's acceptable to y'all. Now it's, oh, I know I broke laws, but so did he, and he, so don't prosecute me, get them. Even though I'm doing crimes too, no, look at them. Because they got a D by their name. Ooh, D, that must stand for devil. Ooh, D. see, that must mean they're devious. Oh, I got an R. Because he put it there. He wasn't born Republican or Democrat. That's something that was instilled in you and something you grew up to. It's not part of your DNA. It does not make who you are. So, I don't get that hatred just because someone's a Republican or a Democrat. I don't get it. Just like I don't get if you're black or if you're white or if you're... I almost said orange, but there's a reason to hate him. Not because he's orange, but just because he's a POS. But it doesn't matter. Like, imagine that. Think about how stupid it is to go, you see that person over there? Man, I hate that person. Because he was born with some tint that they had no control over. That no one chooses their color. Like you act like you was in the womb and you was like, oh nope, I'm gonna be this color instead because this is the great. No, you don't know. That stuff that's taught to you. And when you accept it for existence, I correct all the time. I am not African American. I'm not Afro American. I'm not mixed American. I am not a hyphenated American. You see how they do that? And this is and black people eat that up. Because it's a victory. We got to our African roots. No. They are making you less. You see that minus? Afro, that's a minus. American. That's it. Everything's a hyphen except, I'm just saying, those people, like the people who stormed the Capitol, they're just American. There's no hyphen in their name. They're not Caucasian American. They're not redneck American. They're not elite American. They're just American. So you think you're going to hyphenate me? Like I'm not American? Never been to Africa? Don't really have any intentions of going? And that's just it. I am an American, born and raised. You're not going to hyphenate me. But people, they accept that because they know, hey, black people, we give you a little bit, you'll back off. You leave us alone. Let us do our thing while we killing you in the streets. When regular citizens are saying, oh, why would you take away police immunity? What? Why? They don't care because it doesn't affect them. Qualified immunity helps wipe us out. And not saying they don't kill themselves and others. That's not what I'm saying. But you have to look at the numbers, at the discrepancies as to how it's done. You know, people smoke cigarettes, drink alcohols, pop pills all day, then want to go to the polls and try to vote down legal marijuana here in Ohio. What's your mentality? I just don't get it. Like, we only live here a short time. Why not try to be happy with each other? Why so much strife? And the color of my skin? Like, seriously? This one girl said, this black girl said, white people were the enemy. The enemy. I said, how is that? We have radicals in every race, color, creed, religion, everything. There's radicals, and that's for sure. They do not represent the majority one bit, okay? And I simply asked her why she feels that way. I had to explain to her, if all white people, as they claim, hated us, were against us, were the enemy, we'd still be in fields picking cotton and other crops. Probably by now, we would have been trimming their weed plants too. But no, on the real. You think black people freed slaves? No. It was white people who freed the slaves. I go on about voting. Guess who gave us that right? Well, first, and I do contest, the Constitution gave us that right in the beginning. All men created equal. I don't care what you want to write in the footnotes. All men are created equal. So we always had a right to vote. Okay? They just didn't want to allow us. There's nothing, read, go down where it says black people cannot vote. No, but there's an amendment to give us the right to vote. But we already had that right. Then women suffrage, the Constitution never said they couldn't vote. But it's that constant, okay, we'll give you a bone. Just shut up about it. And that's what it is. So, I really honor and value when I go to vote, because I have ancestors who died and struggled and went through the fight so that I can vote. So when you sit there and you talk about, oh, Afro-American, I'm African, but you don't even vote. So you want African status, but what about your American status? Where you are, where you reside, where you are. Because here's the thing. Say when Idris Elba come over here, how's he African American? He's not. But they throw that bone while y'all sleep. And that's why they don't want you to be woke. Ugh. I'm sorry I don't even know what this was about. If you made it this long, I commend you. Thank you. Gotta get ready for work. But I will be posting again because I got some things to say. And it's about time for truth. Just common sense. Like, seriously, just common sense. And oh, you hear my voice? It sounds better? Well, I know it's masked. Let me hear it now. You see, you hear my voice sounds better? Yeah, them doctors at Cleveland Clinic are doing great. You didn't see that. I'm missing these 2 teeth. That's why I wear this mask. All right, y'all have a great day. Thank you. Love each other. Check 1, 2. I'm out.